this is what made Halloween so important. It single-handedly birthed the slasher flick. Like, when you look at Halloween and what it did, it proved that a movie with a small budget, I believe this movie was made for like just $300,000, and they shot it in just 20 days. A movie that went on to be like this classic.
Well, I feel like horror films at that particular time, in around like from 70s to the 90s, horror films was at its peak. I don't feel like the newer horror films of today is like that.
I wonder, would it even be considered a horror movie by today's standards? Because there's barely any blood in the original. I don't believe there's hardly no blood or gore in the original Halloween movie.
No, well, that's why I say it's still got a little scary to it.
And you're right, Caution, that it really was about the jump scare. It was more about the anticipation than the actual act of violence, and I always appreciated that.
Yeah, I think of today's standards, it'd probably be considered a thriller.
Yeah, it's like
Well, it's a slower movie, right? It almost reminds me of Alien, right? Where it's so slower pace. They kind of have these long tracking shots. And I don't know if an audience today would be like, where's the violence?
And for me, I would say Terminator 1, because I always thought Terminator 1 was creepy.
Oh, that definitely was a slap.
Yeah, like a horror.
And again, that movie took a lot from Halloween.
Well, if you go back and watch the movie, a lot of the music, it created those intense moments.
Well, I would argue the soundtrack. I'm glad you brought that up, Cairo. It's like the soundtrack alone is what really made those scares work. Like, that's sometimes how Mike Myers isn't even on screen, but the soundtrack kicks in. It's like, oh.
But I would say that that soundtrack, it created those intense horror moments more than even Michael Myers. Like, just hearing the soundtrack, you already thinking, oh, you about to get a jump scare or something about.
Well, I was gonna say that I admire what this movie did. It basically was the less is more, right? With a small budget, John Carpenter didn't have much to work with. So he took what he had and he just made this classic film. Well, I don't have the money to make the super great gore, so I'm not going to do it. I'll kind of play with people's expectations, their fear, their paranoia with the music and the sound and the lighting, kind of lighting it in a certain way, the cinematography. He played with all those elements. And you can learn a lot about filmmaking just watching Halloween, the original.
Yeah, I agree. Even that's insane to me. Only 300,000.
Yeah. Boy,
some of these directors
can't do that today.
Some of these directors get
today,
millions to produce this film, and then it's come out with some trash.
I know.
So to him to make something this classic with only 300,000, that just shows.
It just shows you how talented of a director John Carpenter was. It's kind of crazy. Well, I was gonna ask, is Mike Myers, scarier because he's human with no supernatural powers compared to somebody like a Jason or a Freddy? I mean, I've always felt that what made Mike Myers so threatening is that he could be anybody.
I don't know. Freddy was pretty scared.
Yeah, Freddy was pretty scary. Come on now.
His face alone, even without the supernatural powers, he's scary.
But the point I'm making is that what made, I guess, Mike Myers so much scarier to me is that he seemed he could be real. Right. It was a little kind of exaggerated, but Mike Myers literally could be like just your typical serial killer. I remember some people used to complain when this movie came out. It's like, well, we don't really give a backstory to why Mike Myers is evil or why he became a serial killer. But unfortunately, in the real world, we have seen so many, just recently, about people committing evil acts with no explanation. So when you look back, this movie is a lot more accurate than people may have given it credit for, even at the time.
And at the time, I don't feel like it was needed. You really didn't need the backstory. But my question is, why did I didn't know Michael Myers and Jason is so similar. I didn't know Jason took from Michael Myers.
I mean, and think about this. I never see Michael Myers run, bro.
Mike Myers is literally running around here with a William Shatner, man. He's literally wearing a Captain Kirk mask that's painted white. And he's just casually strolling to come kill you.
It looked like he's 6'7" or something.
It is so funny that he still catch you by walking.
I know.
Like,
man,
running full speed and he's walking.
That's like Walking Dead with the zombies and stuff.
At least Jason was running.
Jason didn't run?
I don't think he didn't run. Oh, see, that's why I get these two mixed up, because I thought Jason used to run and Michael Myers was the one that used to walk all the time and kill their prey.
Honestly, they both had, and
they were both similar.
They had supernatural powers. Like Mike Myers, he would walk, but somehow he teleport right in front. He's like,
oh,
what
I never
happened?
understood that part. I was like, how the hell did he catch this girl? This
Yeah,
dude? Like,
and
come on now,
Jason
like-
did it too, but Jason, you can say, well, he's supernatural. So he has some powers. Maybe but Mike Myers, you be running from him. Okay, I got away from Mike Myers. Oh, no, he's behind me.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, anything dealing with Jason is gonna hold up.
This ain't even Jason. What are you talking about?
shit.
What?
Oh, Michael Myers. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, do not.
Oh, no.
Do not throw me under the bus, guys.
Yep. But, we want to get you guys' take on this. Does Halloween hold up? And is it still the classic that it was back then? Let us know in the comments. We're out.